Hi, so this is going to be a lesson on a sort of advanced, more so advanced kind of Facebook ads technique so that you can get greater reach and greater scale. So that technique is going to involve playing around with Facebook's different types of optimizations that you can set. You can set three in total. One on the campaign level, the campaign objective, and then two on the ad set level. One being the conversion event type, and the other being the optimization for ad delivery. So by using different sort of combinations, mixes and matches of these three types of optimizations, you can actually target more people in your audience. So as you've probably realized when you sort of run a campaign, you don't necessarily reach all 10 million people in your audience. You really only reach a fraction. So for example, if you optimize for a conversion campaign that's set for purchases as the conversion type and conversions as the optimization for ad delivery, you might only get, say, 2%. Exact numbers aren't really known, but for sort of argument's sake, say 2% of your audience. So you're only getting a tiny fraction of that audience, whereby going for different combinations, for example, using add to cart conversions or purchase landing page views, can actually sort of trigger Facebook's algorithm and make it think, okay, there are these people who will buy off of or convert for purchase conversion, but not necessarily these other people, but these other people might convert for a purchase landing page views optimized campaign. So this other campaign that's optimized for that can hit those people, and that's how you can kind of hit that other reach. So without sort of talking too much, diving into the campaign manager, you can kind of get an idea for it. So I'll start by creating a test campaign optimized for lowest in the funnel. So this will be for purchase conversion. You always obviously want to go for the lowest hanging fruit. There's no reason to start any higher. You might as well just start lower at small scale for extremely high converting sort of audiences, and then go up from there if it's successful. So starting from the lowest, purchase conversion, that first optimization type, campaign objective, is set for conversion as it should. This only applies for conversion campaigns. So we'll go test ad set and skip the creation of an ad for now. So as you can see, campaign objective conversions, we're not playing around with that one. That'll remain constant. What will get played around with will be these two types of optimizations. So as mentioned, here's the second place where you optimize. So we'll go for purchase. And then here is the third type of optimization. As you can see, optimization for ad delivery at the bottom. So conversion event at the top, optimization for ad delivery at the bottom. All right, so now let's say you put in your audience, you're set to go. So I'll turn this off for now, but you'll just publish that. Now let's say that this is doing pretty well for you. You've gone for the lowest hanging fruit here with a purchase conversion ad set. Obviously you'll have to have your pixel set up and all of that. But let's say it's going well and you want to target a little more. You can sort of play around with it a little more by just duplicating it. So this is the beauty of it, is that it's actually pretty simple. You're just duplicating the campaign. Now, just for my naming convention, I'll just say initiate checkout conversion. That's what that stands for. Again, not changing it on the campaign level. For this example, that first type of optimization on the campaign level will always remain conversions, but now you'll change this here. You want to see if it gets any other sort of reach. For instance, there might be people who are sort of lower intent that Facebook doesn't really think will buy, but they do think that they'll get at least to the initiate checkout. So you set that for initiate checkout, and you can keep that for conversions. And all of a sudden, you've got a little more reach and a little more spend in your account. Now let's say you want to kind of experiment a little more. Now, these won't both necessarily be successful. This is all just for testing purposes if you've got, say, one killer campaign. So let's say you want to take it a step further. You can actually duplicate this again, and this is actually what bigger companies with bigger spend will do. They'll just use almost every type of sort of lower in the funnel optimization. So here we'll go for something else. Purchase landing page views. This one can be good. Won't be as good as purchase conversion for purchases, but it still can be good if you want to get a little more reach. Alright, so now you'll go back to purchase for this. Obviously there are so many other combinations that you make, but here are just 3 examples, and you can go landing page views. And then you can publish that. Now, of course, the application that has been talked about in this video has been just to get more reach and more scale, but this could also be for a different type of purpose. For example, if you've got a retargeting campaign that takes people who have visited your cart page or at least visited the checkout page with you, you might actually not only want a cold traffic campaign, a non-retargeting campaign, cold traffic campaign that actually goes for purchases, but you might also want a cold traffic campaign that sort of feeds that retargeting bucket that you've got, that takes people who have hit the add to cart. So you could take those extremely high intent people and just have them convert off off of cold traffic campaigns. But again, you could have these extra optimizations or extra sort of funnels that you've made in Business Manager, where for people who are a little lower intent, you could have them go through a different sort of sequence. Have them hit the checkout page and then retarget, expect them not to purchase, but say hit them with a retargeting campaign where for the first 3 days you send them blog articles and you kind of warm them up a little more, you don't scare them away. Then for the next, say 4 to 7 days, you've got them on a different type of content, maybe one that's more so like a pre-sale kind of page. And then for say 8 to 15 days, that time window for retargeting, you've got them going straight to like a sales page. Of course, in whatever style that you want with those time windows. They could be shorter, they could be larger, but just going to show that with these different optimizations, this sort of technique, there are also other ways that you can take it. So yeah, that's really mostly what I was hoping to cover with this video. Yeah, if you've got any questions, please feel free to let me know, and otherwise, just thanks for watching.